Hey, what's going on YouTube? Jeremy D. Glass here, aka I'm motherfucking drunk, y'all. And we are back today with one of the more popular things I do on the channel, Drunken Bash. Now, I do these often. I don't enjoy doing them, because when I do these, that means someone's pissed me off and I don't like them. And today we're doing another coworker. Of course, I can't name names because I would get in trouble with human resources at work. Can't tell you where I work, of course. But the guy in question here, we're just going to call him the sheriff, because that's the nickname our boss has given him at work, because he wears a felt cowboy hat. Now, this guy, he's an older gentleman, and he's hard and set in his ways, and I understand that. I really do at his age, he should be. But this guy, he comes off as a prick. He's a prick, arrogant, cocky, and smug all the way around, and he's got a god complex. Now, you've heard me talk before in a drunken bash about another coworker that had a god complex. Wasn't the nicest thing I said about him, but the difference between that coworker and this coworker, and also the other coworker I did a drunken bash on, was those two before. I just really wanted to fight them, get out of my system, get things settled out, and move on with our days, you know. But that's not the case with this guy. The case with this guy is, honestly, I just want him fired, I want him gone, and I want him out of my life, and I never want to see his ass again. Now, this guy, you know, he hasn't, well, I say he hasn't tried. He has tried getting under my skin, and he's done very well of doing it. Now, what he has done is, he has come into the job, he has talked about, like, the first week he was here, I really didn't mind him. He just talked about how he went to prison and stuff and all that. He doesn't like snitches. I can tell you right now, the time he spent in prison, he was the one snitching to the prison guards about everything. That's all he does here. Not necessarily snitch, but the first thing he does when he doesn't agree with something is he runs and cries to the boss instead of trying to talk it out with us about, like, hey, I don't agree with this, we should do it this way, do it that way. And now why some of y'all may be like, well, he's a good employee talking to his boss. The case was, everything that's been brought up to the boss from him, boss come talk to us about, and then he gets our side of the story like, oh, well, I didn't know that side of the story. Yeah, y'all were in the right, he was in the wrong. And it's just really getting annoying because, well, nobody likes a snitch, especially someone that's lying to try to make themselves look better while others look bad at work. It's not the right thing to do, especially when you've come into the job about 7 months ago, and he's only been on the crew with us about 15 times in those 7 months. Now, you might be like, well, I don't understand the dynamics of the job. Maybe that's kind of normal, you know, maybe. No, it's not normal, I can tell you that. The reason he hasn't is our job allows you to get your CDL while you work for us, because you have to have your CDL to stay working for us. If you don't get it within an allowed amount of time, you're gone. Now, since he has started, he has done nothing but every single day go test for a CDL. He has to go about an hour at a time to go do it, and test and test and test and test and test. Some may say, well, he's just trying to get it done so he can keep his job. No. We've had employees come along that worked for about a year for us without their CDL, and they didn't test that much. Either he is actually legit testing that much and failing that many times because he is, you know, he's having issues with it, or he's fucking retarded beyond all goddamn belief and just fucking stupid and can't pass them, or he's doing it on purpose so he can continue not to work and get paid. I'm going for the latter. The dude's pretty old. I don't think he's that fucking retarded, because if he was that retarded, I think he would have died a long time ago. And now, on the subject of what I just said, if the word retard offends you, I don't mean it to. That's just how I was raised. It's not a bad word by the way I was raised. Would I call somebody that's, you know, actually got mental issues that? No, I would not. Would I call someone that's dumb, stupid, and just all around ignorant retarded? Yes, I would. Now, back on the topic. This guy, like I said, he gets under my skin. I don't like snitches. I can't stand them, for one. For two, if you got a problem with me, just come tell me. Don't play all these petty games that he plays and that's all he does is just play petty games at work with people to try to get under their skin and try to make himself look better. That pisses me off more than anything. I'm not going to play your games with you. Now, unfortunately, I can't just, like all of us, we all want to hit our coworkers a lot of the times, and I unfortunately can't just do that. If I could, I would, but I guarantee if I see him out in public and he opens his mouth to me, I'm going to pop him. I don't mind spending a few nights in jail for that. And on top of that, like I said, he's not even someone I'll fight. I just want him out of my life and never see him again. People around town that I've talked to that know him said, don't trust the dude. He's a thief. He is going to screw people. He screws people over left and right because he's a handyman and he's screwing people over left and right on that business. And he's just all around a terrible person from what I've heard around town. This ain't even my opinion. This is the opinion of others. I would say at least that's 6 people that I've heard that from. And so that's pretty telling of your character there, sir. Now, like I said, the dude said he spent time in prison. Like, honestly, I wouldn't wish prison time on anybody. Except this dude right here. This dude, like I said, just gets under my skin. I hope he one day goes back to prison. And I hope he gets ass raped every single day he's there. Because it's obviously a snitch. 2, he's a thief. Brings up another subject. I had a $100 speaker go missing. Had the speaker for about a year and a half now. Working with the same coworkers. No one's ever attempted to steal it. I've left it on my desk before. It's never just randomly gone missing. Since this guy has started, the company has had a ton of things just randomly go missing. And I piss him off one day, and then the next day my speaker goes missing. Coincidence? I don't think so. I can guarantee it's at least 7 people in the office that I wouldn't think it is, and about 3 that I would say would maybe take it. And 2 of them, that's a big maybe. And him is like, yeah, I can believe he stole the motherfucker. No proof, so I can't get him fired over that, and I can't do anything about that. All I can do is come on here, vent about how I feel about him, and just, really, that's all it is. Like I said, I just want the motherfucker gone. I want him back in prison. I want him put away for life, because he ain't got long to live. He's like 60-something. So I just want him out of my life. I want him gone. I want him fired, and I never want to see the dude again. I can care what happens I care less what happens in his life from this point on. All I can hope for is he fails the CDL test, and he's fucking out of here. Or hell, maybe he'll pass it and do what a lot of other people do. Pass it and then leave the company. That's fine by me as long as he's fucking gone forever. The dude, I tell you guys, this dude has had me stressed out all fucking week, and I've been drinking constantly because of it. I drink constantly anyway, but because of this dude, I've drank quite a little bit more. I guess that's really all I have to say about this piece of shit. I don't really know anything else to say about him besides I don't like him. Half the other employees don't like him. He just needs to go. He honestly just needs to fucking go. That's all I got for you today, guys. Jeremy D. Glass here, aka I'm drunk. I'm out of here. And as always, stay drunk, y'all.